Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about packing our carry-on suitcase and our personal bag. And we want to show you how we actually have learned to pack both of these bags within 15 minutes, and we can just get up and go on to our next destination.
So no matter how long we've gone, we only take a carry-on and a personal item. And so whether we've gone for 3 days or even 3 months, this is all we take.
So let's go. We're Tanya and Martin. We travel the world going to all the places we've always dreamed of visiting.
We hope our adventures will inspire yours. Okay, so first of all, I want to show you the luggage. I have a 22-inch carry-on suitcase. And Tanya, what do you have?
I have the 20-inch Samsonite, which according to the 2025 regulations, this is the size that all airlines will accept, 20-inch.
So most airlines will take this, the 22-inch. This is the away bag.
We haven't had a problem so far.
So far we haven't had any problem taking this on any of the planes, even some of the regional flights. This has worked out well for us so far. So the other thing we take is the away personal bag, and we like these because they open up nice and wide. Mm-hmm. They fit under the seat easily. We just like all the compartments in them and the fact that it hooks onto our suitcase, so we don't have to be carrying it on our backs. And we just like these bags. We're not being sponsored at all. We just like the bags.
Mm-hmm. And again, the fact that it has a double zipper and it opens this wide, you can see everything in this bag. You know, you don't have to like jumble around in there. You can just see that. Okay, my pill box is right there. You know, oh, my hairbrush. I need to brush my hair quickly. It's right here. So that's why these bags have really been they've really been beneficial. They've really worked out well.
Yep, this has been one of our best purchases so far. Okay, so first of all, Tanya will go and show you how she packs her bags, and then after that, I will show you how I pack mine.
Okay, so I'm going to show you my packing system here. First of all, this is what I put my clothes in right here. And this hangs in the closet on the clothing rod. And I am just totally in love with this. This has, as you can see, it has 5 shelves. Now, the way this is designed, you see this bottom pocket here. The idea is that you unzip that all the way and then you pull it up over the top, and then you compress all of this into that pouch and then zip it up. I don't do that because I like using this as an extra storage area. And it comes with a strap right here. So I just, strap it, and that's good enough. So the great thing about this, as you can see, is you can see every piece of clothing that you bring with you. The only thing you cannot see right now there are these 2 little tiny pockets up here at the top. And so this pocket, I keep my socks. And in this pocket, I keep my underwear. Okay, so these are the items that I pack. The top shelf are for things like scarves, slips, socks, underwear, all those small little things that you need. My nightgown. Oh, and then I brought 2 dresses, so I packed my dresses up here as well. And then, so again, I have it all in there. Oh, and my tank top. I always bring a tank top when I travel. And I always bring a scarf, a nice big size scarf. Scarf is really important. It really comes in handy for so many things. You can use it for so many different things. Sarong. Your neck gets cold, your shoulders get chilly, you want to dress up an outfit. Now on the second shelf, these are all my blouses or shirts, all my tops. Then on the third shelf are all my bottoms, my pants. And then in this pocket, I like to keep things that I'm not going to utilize very often. So that way I can just either leave it zipped, or lately I've just been leaving it unzipped. So in here I have my bathing suit top and my bottoms, and I have my inflatable hangers. I have all of my hangers for doing laundry. I bring 3 inflatable hangers. One for my tops, one for my underwear, and then the other one is for my pants. The fourth one I bring is this style that opens up like this. And the reason I bring one of these is because I like to dry my socks on this hanger. So I slip them on, like this, and then I just lift these arms up. That way they don't fall off. And the other thing is, like on these inflatable hangers, I don't like to put them on these because I get worried that I'm going to stretch out the top elastic on it, squeezing it onto this inflated arm. So I just like to put it on this. It works really well for me. And it just comes in handy as an extra hanger just in case you run short of hangers in your closet. So that I store down here. It's a whole bunch of little things. Get them out of the way. So I put that in this bottom pocket. And again, my swimsuit, because I'm not going to access that very often. And what I got for this past trip was I found these sweet swimsuit bottoms that are shorts. And they have nice deep pockets on either side. I can put the link down below in the description so that you can get these. These were so great to have. They have, the built-in underwear, panty thing. So then it saved one day's worth of washing. So these were a great find. Just loved them. And I would wear them as shorts, or the couple times that we went swimming, then I had it for swimming as well. Once I pull this out of the closet, I just strap it in. I just pull this up, drop it in, like so. Okay, then I have 3 pairs of shoes that I bring with me. I bring my walking shoes, which I will wear, so I don't have to pack those. And you never know if you might want to just wear your sandals instead. So you do want to leave room in your suitcase so you can pack your walking shoes as well. All right, so I have my walking shoes. Then I have really comfortable sandals that I can also wear, which are good walking shoes as well. That goes into a Ziploc bag. A pair of sandals. And also, I have these black, ballerina slippers or whatever they're called. They're actually made out of material, and they're very light, and they're quite comfortable, and they're just what I put on in the evening just to dress up an outfit a little bit. So those go in here as well. And just zip that up, squeeze out the air. And then that goes right here. Then I have a hat, which I stick there on the bottom, or here, it doesn't really matter. Then always better safe than sorry, so I do pack a jacket. And I packed this last trip, I took the puffer jacket, and I just take this, fold it over like that, fold it in half, and I put it in this other half of the suitcase, the side that has that indentation. All right, so I strap this in, and then I just fold it over like so. And then I zip. Push down there a little bit. And I zip up my case. And I'm done. All right, now I will show you how I pack, what and how I pack my personal bag. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what I pack in my personal bag. So let's see, let's start with toiletries. I have 2 cases here of toiletries. One mostly holds my, all the wet stuff, and the other one has all the dry things like powder and vitamins, that kind of thing. Okay, so those go in this bag right there. The other thing that goes in this bag is the DJI Action 5. So this is the extension stick with the tripod on the bottom, and that I just put in the bottom of the bag here. And this is the camera right here. Now, related to the camera, another thing I always bring with me is a cord. And this is, it's a really strong shoestring cord, so it's not going to unravel. And let me show you this because it's really important that it's good quality because of the various things that I use it for. So I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. It's like a heavy duty hiking boot lace. So one day this came in handy. What I did was I unhooked this protective case that the camera comes in, and I looped this through the bottom. Anyway, I was able to carry it around my neck like so, my camera, and then I would just pull it up and film when I needed to, but it was right here and I didn't have to worry about losing it. So that's one way I use this cord. Another way is I have this little wristlet, and I store my jewelry in there, and it becomes multi-purpose because I can also take it out. Like, let's say I want to go out and I just want to have my hands free and I don't want to bring a purse. But I need a little bit of money or cash or whatever. So I take my jewelry out and I put a little bit of money in here or whatever it may be, my hotel room key, put some money in there, and then I zip it up, and I will either hook this on my belt loop, on my pants here, hook it back, and then I just tuck it, right into my pants there. So it's held up here. The other thing is, if I don't have belt loops on my pants, some of them don't, then what I do is, again, this is another use for the cord, because I take the cord and I put it around my waist, and then I can strap this little wristlet on there and keep it underneath my clothing. I've used it for a couple other things. I can't think of what it is right now, but if I remember, I will tell you. So this really does come in handy. So that just goes into one of these pockets next to the mints. What's next? I have my prescription and the case, so I don't forget to take them every day. And that just goes in here. Then I have my pouch, which has some of my electrical cords and things like that, and also my watch is in there. So that goes in there. Also my passport. That goes in this, there's a pocket on the outside, and it just slips right in there, right here. And zip it up. Then I have, chewing gum for when the air pressure in the plane, and some mints, and that goes in this pocket right here. I always bring Ziploc bags because they come in handy for so many different things. That will go in this outside pocket, this really thin one, which also will house my iPad and my Kindle. The other thing that I put in this big pouch is a pencil and my puzzle books. Gotta have puzzle books with me. And then these are, you know, I just cut them out of a puzzle book and make them into a small little booklet so it's not so bulky. So those also go in this pocket. And what else goes in that pocket? I think that's about it. Then, so we can zip that up. So going back again to the inside of the case, again, we have the camera. Put that back in its case. And I just put it in the center there. No special pocket or anything. Again, my wristlet with my jewelry. Put my jewelry in there. Zip it up and put that in there. My hairbrush, travel hairbrush. It's fine, but if you're going to do any fancy hairstyling, it doesn't really work that well. And my hair clips. All kinds of reasons that I bring all those hair clips, and I put that in the pocket over here. My backpack. This is my backpack. I love bringing this because, again, it just fits in this little pouch, and you take it out, and it's a full-size backpack. And it has a little pocket here, it has a bigger pocket, actually. This pocket here, it just has a little Velcro closure, but it's enough that if you have this on your back, at least you can put your wallet down into the bottom, and it'll go to the bottom of the pack. And this thing is so strong, I've actually gone to the library and had it completely stuffed with books, and no problem. So I love this thing because it's just very light. I can put it into my purse and bring it along just in case I might need it. And we like to take it when we go grocery shopping as well. So that goes, I put the pouch. So that goes in this pocket right here. And then we have our travel pillow. These things are great. It's just the greatest travel pillow. Very comfortable. All right, then the other thing, my earbuds. What else? My water bottle, and that goes in this handy there's actually a water bottle pouch right here that it fits into. And then, because you can only have one personal bag when you go on the plane, then I have to leave room in there to be able to put my purse. And so, when I first go to the airport, I will definitely wear my purse and I'll have my phone on, but and this just slips in the back pocket here. But when I'm ready to board the plane, then I always take this off and put it into this bag, because they will tell you to condense your things when you go up there if you're wearing your purse on your body. And lastly, this is my little, it's my hat clip. So I can clip that on my backpack or a bag, or my purse to hold my hat if I don't want to wear it. So that way I don't forget it and, leave it at a restaurant, because that's usually where you do end up leaving your hat, is at a restaurant. And I think that's it. Yeah. So this should be able to all close up. Yeah, that's my personal bag.
Okay, let me show you what I pack. So in this half of the suitcase, I'm going to have the bottom part of me, and this other half I'm going to put in what I wear at the top. So let's start with the shoes. I take these slip-on shoes here. They have this patented heel here that goes down. I usually just wear it like that. These shoes are great for wearing around the hotel, wearing on a cruise ship, and of course for those long flights. So I always carry these, and sometimes I'll switch these out when I get onto a long flight. They're also great for the evening when you go out for dinner. If you're going to walk a few blocks, they look a little bit more dressy for going out and having dinner in the evening. So that's the shoes. Here are the pants. I take these cargo pants which have this zip off here. This is great if you get down to the beach and you suddenly have an urge to go and paddle in the water. So you can take these off so you don't get the bottom of your pants wet. These also have some great zippers on there for so you can securely carry around your wallet or your phone or something. That's the pants. I also have another pair of pants here which are similar. So these are a little bit more dressy, but these are the only two pairs of pants that I take. So that goes in first. I have some workout shorts for the gym. I have my swim trunks, and then my shoes go in the other half of this at the bottom here. I have a bigger, this bag is bigger than is required for these slip-ons, because I sometimes will put my hiking shoes in there. So here are my hiking shoes. So these are the only two pairs of shoes I take. So I'll switch these out for the hiking shoes if I'm going to get on a plane or something. So that's why this bag's are just a little bit bigger. So that goes there at the bottom, close to where the wheels are. Here is my laundry bag. Like Tanya's already shown you about these cool hangers that you blow up, and we use that in the room to do our laundry. So I usually clip these in here. So my laundry bag. And then I have space around here so I can put some smaller items. Here are my toiletries. I don't take too much. There's just suntan lotion and toothpaste, a couple of things. This has our first aid things like aspirin and Band-Aids, stuff like that. Okay, so this is my my razor. So this is a great little travel razor here. It's very small, very compact, very light. And the great thing about this is you can just charge it with a USB-C cord. So you don't have to take any extra like big charger cords to be charging this while you're traveling. And also in here I have the charger for our toothbrushes, our travel toothbrushes. So we just take one of these with us. We just need the one. So that goes in there and goes into the same bag as my razor. So that fits in down the side there. This is just a spare bag, spare grocery bag that we take with us. My hairbrush, and then because we're YouTubing, I have this backup drive for the laptop there. It goes in there, and of course the charger for the MacBook Air, which we carry around with us. Okay, so that zips up like that. That's that half. Everything's nicely contained. And now let's get to the top half. So first of all, we have the shirts. So I take 5 shirts with me. I pack them in this bag here. I like to roll my shirts up. Other people like to fold. So there's a big roll versus fold debate going on throughout when you're traveling. But I like to roll them up. And so in here, what I have is I have two 2 short sleeve shirts, and then I have this long sleeve shirt, which is actually a hiking shirt. So it's kind of got air holes down near the bottom, and yeah, it's got long sleeves because then I don't have to put suntan lotion on my arms, you know, if I'm going out for a long hike or I'm going to be out all day in the sun. And we have these 2 merino wool t-shirts. We've just got these, or I've just got these, and usually you don't have to wash them every day. You can wear them for a few days before you have to wash them, which of course is always great if you're doing laundry in your hotel room or the stateroom of your ship. So anyway, this goes in here first, and then I have my socks here. I have my underwear and sleepwear there. This goes in here. So you know, if you're only in a hotel for one night, obviously I'm not going to unpack everything. All I'm going to do is go and pull this out with my sleepwear and underwear, and then the rest of the stuff I need is going to be on my you know, in my personal items. So no unpacking if we're only there for one night. I'll reach in there, grab that, and we're done. Rain jacket, always need that. And here's my day pack. I love this day pack. I've had this for about 7 or 8 years. This is an REI day pack. What I like about it is you know, it has this drawer strap here, and also this flips over and clips up like this. So there's no chance of anybody, you know, getting into this bag without me knowing about it. There is a single zipper pocket at the top here, which I only keep, you know, like Kleenex and stuff like that in there. So if that goes missing, that's, you know, no big deal. 2 pockets for the water bottles. And then one thing I carry in this bag is this jogging jacket. Now I got this quite a long time ago while I was, you know, when I was jogging. I don't do that so much now. But this is really lightweight. I mean, it's not going to protect you really from the rain or any really cold weather, but it's enough to kind of take the chill off if you're like out, you know, in the evening, or the clouds come over while you're sitting and having lunch. It's enough to put that on, and then sort of, it's kind of, you know, kind of like a mini windbreak. So that's come in useful a lot of times. So my day pack goes right in here, and that is it. This goes up. We'll put this over. This goes over. We've got straps here, which strap this up, and of course these you can ratchet these down to squeeze things in if you need to, and then close everything up. And so here's the moment of truth. You know, is everything going to fit in this bag? Well, all I have to do for the stuff I have in here is just very, very lightly push there, and the zips up, nice and easy. So the zippers are not straining at the seams, so it zips up easy, and that is my carry-on suitcase. So I'm going to get set up now, and I'm going to show you what I put into my personal item. Okay, so I'm back. Let me show you what I put into my personal bag when we travel. So start with what I would need when we were on the plane. A pillow, so that goes in there. My reading glasses, definitely need those. I'll put it over there. This is a bag, so here I have an eye mask in here and some hand sanitizer. That always comes in useful. Here we have the earphones that plug into the back of the seat there, so as you can watch the movies. I know they give this stuff out when you get onto a plane, but we just started bringing our own because we we actually got quite a collection of them at one point. So we figured, instead of them wasting these every time we get on the plane, we'll just bring our own. And of course my earbuds, if I'm going to listen to stuff on my phone. Okay, and that goes in this other side pocket here, so it's easily accessible. And then, and of course the passport is in this side pocket here. So here's, I keep a passport in this bag here, but we have them here, and we have these RFID protectors over our passports, and global entry card if you're using that. So I put that in here, and this goes in this pocket, and that zips up, and that's nice and safe while you're walking around the airport. I have my sunglasses, which go over here. Of course, once you get out of the airport, sometimes the sun's going to be shining and you need to put those on right away. And this is stuff that I take. This is my toothpaste, which I take onto the plane with me. That goes in there. Of course, my hat, water bottle. There's a special place in here for the water bottle, so that goes in there. And then all of the electrical stuff. So, of course, we're doing YouTube, so there's the electrical stuff that we have to take with us. Cords, camera. These are our DJI mics that we take with us, and here's the adapter. This is like a European Asian adapter, which of course you need while you're traveling. So that we usually put that in the carry-on, because sometimes you may need to get to an airport and charge your phone if you're not in the US. And of course the laptop goes in here. And so if you want to know what we take with us to do YouTube, then just let us know down in the comments, and we'll create another video for that if you're interested. So that's it. There's still plenty of space here, because I take, I'm wearing this sweat top. You're going to need a sweat top. It's always going to get chilly from time to time. I'll take this off quite often in the airport and pack it into this bag here, because it tends to get a little bit hot. And then I always have it handy, while I'm on the plane, because you never know whether it's going to be hot or cold. So that's it. We're done. You've seen how I pack the suitcase. That's how I pack the personal bag, and that's it. That's all we take for. It doesn't matter how long we're gone, whether it's a few days or whether it's 3 or 4 months. So there you go. Okay, so thanks for watching. We will have links for some of the things we showed you as we packed these bags. We will have links for all of those down in the description.
So we hope that some of the tips that we gave you, you'll be able to use, and that you'll be able to pack up quickly like we do. It really makes a difference when you're traveling from location to location, especially the way we're doing it right now, where we only spend about a week in each location.
Yeah, this makes it really easy to get on and off the trains, get to the airport. As I say, we just take carry-on. We don't have to wait for our luggage. We don't have to pay the excessive baggage fees that a lot of the airlines charge you these days. So this system's really worked well for us. As we've gone through, we've tried to figure out what not to take rather than what to take. So we've gradually kind of reduced everything down, and so as we can get them into these 2 suitcases.
So until next time, we'll see you in the next video.